Okay, so it is Sunday morning. This morning we had a little bit of a sleep in. Got up, had some brekkie, I've tidied the house, done the usual stuff. Now, Puppy, I don't know if you can see him, Puppy and I are going for a walk up to the top paddock, a part of the property we call Koala Gully. Because I saw a tree up there last weekend with flowers on it that I've never noticed there before in the 4 years that we've been here. And I'm wondering if it's maybe flowering for the first time because we've had a wet winter. We've actually had rain. So maybe the tree's been there the whole time, but I've just never noticed the flowers. So I'm going to go up and check it out and see if maybe I can steal a few twigs to put up on the table. To see it. Looks like it's having some trouble focusing. Right there in the middle of the shot is just a grey ball. I hope you can see it. That is a koala's backside. Way up high. And so I'm filming this on Sunday. Yesterday afternoon at 4 p.m, southeast Queensland, or 11 local government areas, went into a snap lockdown. So yet to kind of see what that's going to mean for my work week. It means Hugo's going to be at home on Monday and Tuesday. I had one live thing in my calendar, so I dare say that's going to push out. The challenge with this stuff though is even with the projects that don't require me to be face to face, all of this lockdown just pumps uncertainty into the market, and then people, they pause things and they delay things, and that's really painful for me. So I want to keep working on the things. So I am hopeful that 3-day lockdown is successful, we get things under control and things get back to normal quickly, and the impacts to small businesses like me will be minimal. So I'll sit down tomorrow morning, plan out my week, check in with all my clients, all of that sort of thing. But I won't be thinking about that today. Today is Sunday. So Sunday fun day. It'll be a Sunday run day later as well. I'll fit a run in. I'm not going to Harrisville today because it's more than 10k from home. But I'll do I'll find a 10k circuit. I'm not sure if you're going to have any hope at all of seeing this. Well, perched on that fence post is a redback fairy wren, which is one of my absolute favourite little birds that we get here. Oh, there it went. So, Monday morning, first thing, I will usually sit down and I just I tend to organize my brain on index cards. And I have lots of them. Some of these are just little notes on particular projects or phrases or things I want to keep track of, ideas for things. Some of them are breakdowns of projects. And then I also kind of keep these running to-do lists as well that I will cross out, update, rewrite as I need to. But they're just, it's portable. It keeps me succinct because you can only fit so much on an index card. I can put it in really easily with my journal and have it with me all the time. And so I just find this is a process that I seem to just, even if I try to invent a new process for organizing myself, I come back to this one. So this is just the one that works. So today I have some admin stuff I have to take care of this morning. So it was end of month over the weekend. So there's some invoices that I probably should have done on Friday, but I ran out of Friday. So that will get done today. My accountant is chasing me for stuff, so we'll get back to them. It's probably the most admin stuff. I have some follow-up to do just with open projects, just checking in with clients on where they're at, where I haven't heard from them for a few days, so I will do that. Ben is currently putting together the intros and outros for some video projects that we are doing. And then later this morning, we'll be ready to do the voiceover, and I'm recording the voiceover for those. So I've got the scripts printed. So I will have a read through and just refamiliarize myself with those so that I can do the recording. I have a lot of people interested in courses at the moment, but I'm really struggling to coordinate people into time frames that work, that suit multiple people. So I'm really looking at how I can change some of this stuff to be more of a coaching approach, more one-on-one, and how can I make it work with my time but still get the benefit to people, so that having to line people up to kind of dates and times is just, I'm struggling with it at the moment. So I need to look at that. I've got 2 open inquiries sitting there that I need to get back about this morning. So then, big project this week. I have, I'm actually doing 2 strategy maps for the one company, but slightly different areas, but they speak to each other. So they need to, they are 2 separate pieces, but they need to make sense side by side. If that makes sense. So for the first one, I have a whole bunch of information my client has sent me through. I think it's like 12 documents. So there's board packs, there's slide decks, there's all kinds of information. So what I need to do there is I've opened all of them and had a quick flick through. So I have an understanding of what's in there, but now I need to go deeper. So what I will do, I'm going to spend a big chunk of today reading those documents. I will have Post-its and a pen on hand, and I'm going to read through and just start pulling out concepts, visual models, themes. I'm going to be looking for perspectives, so I can start to, are there particular personas or characters that we need to position things through? I'll be looking for things that help give this story a shape, a heuristic, even getting to the point of a visual metaphor. So I'm looking for things that help tie it together. So I need to kind of extract the key messages, extract the things that need to sit on this map, and find a way to have them sit together that makes sense. So my process for that is literally read through and pull out key things onto Post-its. Then I can spread those Post-its across, my wall or some flip charts, and I can start regrouping, retheming, and just kind of looking for the things about it that makes sense. So today I have some visuals to produce. I recorded, I don't know what it is. We just recorded a conversation with a friend and colleague yesterday, and kind of falling out of that is like a visual page. So I'm going to put that together today. Then I need to get back to another client who is looking to book in some dates for August. We are going to take a company's values. They've got really well-defined values, but they present them as dot points on a PowerPoint slide. So we're going to do some interviewing with people in their business to really get a sense of what those values really mean and how people connect with them. And we're going to illustrate them just to kind of inject more humanness into how they present those values, how they connect with them, and then hopefully they can then use that as a vehicle as they move into this next phase where they're really focusing on strengthening their leadership. So we're going to kind of use the values as the anchor point to build that leadership program out. So I'm excited to work on that. So I've got to lock in dates today for those interviews so that we can have that done. Check this broccoli out. Ben just picked it fresh from the garden. That will be part of dinner tonight. Just did a quick test harvest of the carrots. We weren't sure how they were going, and they're looking great. So we'll add these to the broccoli for dinner. Well, holy moly, it's Friday already, and what a week. Some real challenges in there. I was nowhere near as productive as I would have liked to have been. I had a long to-do list. I think I crossed off 5 things. But that's the nature of this week. We're in lockdown, which meant Hugo was at home, so I was working with him on his schoolwork, which meant some of the things that I would have liked to have gotten done, they just didn't get done. But I hope you still enjoyed following me around. There was, I did some farm stuff. My sourdough starter certainly got a workout. There were English muffins and tortillas and a bunch of other things. We ate some cool stuff from the garden. And then on the work side of things, there was a lot, there was a lot less face-to-face. There was no face-to-face, but I still managed to get some things done via Zoom. So there were some key meetings I held this week. Still managed to produce some deliverables. So I hope you found it really interesting to follow me around. If you do like these type of videos, I'd love to hear what it is about it that you like. So please comment below. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. That really helps me because it lets the YouTube algorithm robots know that people like this content, and it will show my content to more people. So please like this video, please subscribe to the channel. And the final thought from my desk that I want to leave you with this week is just something I've been pondering, and I've had an attempt at, which will probably look back the front to you, of sketching it out, and that is this weird space of flexibility I'm finding myself in this week, where on one side I know I have to kind of surrender to what is, to a certain extent, because there's so much in my current environment that is beyond my control. But I also have this, very deep-seated desire to just keep going, never give up, never stop, make things happen. And there's a real kind of tension between those two, especially when you add in this box around the outside that the whole thing is wrapped in this uncertainty that we find ourselves in and what it means for our work and our businesses and all the rest of it. So it's just an acknowledgement, I think, of how challenging I'm finding it, but I have some awareness of it, which makes it easier, but it's a special kind of flexibility I'm finding myself having to operate within this week. Yeah, that's it, folks. That is a wrap on this week. I will see you again next time.